Hi there, Mr. Brian here. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I pray that God grants you the strength that you need to keep on going. And I pray that may His blessings be upon you today. I just want to share a few words of encouragement and motivation your way. And I really hope that it goes a long way to help you out, to give you some perspective on how to tackle on some certain things that may be holding you back from making progress in your life. What I'd love to talk about today is on the topic, what are your commandments? Sometimes in life we wonder why things are not going our way. We wonder why we're not making progress. We wonder why we don't have a certain life or things are not in order in our life. But the truth is, for most of us, we do not have standards set for ourselves. We don't have commandments. We don't have guidelines. We don't have things that we can use to hold ourselves accountable. We go about doing things casually. Sometimes we just eat anyhow, we play anyhow, we do things anyhow, and then we expect that there should be some order in our lives. It cannot happen that way. For order to be in one's life, you always have to have things in place that will hold you accountable, things in place that will keep you in check when you are about going astray. You always have to have things that you can, you have to have a routine, some sort of a routine, a daily routine. You have to have a routine, a way that you live your life. You can't go about living your life anyhow and expecting things to be in order, because most of us feel like life is fighting us, life is not giving us what we want, or we cannot even get out of the situation that we are. But the truth is, there is no standard by which we are trying to measure our growth. There is no standard by which we are trying to improve or trying to get better. How do you know that you're not getting better? How do you know that you're not improving? How do you know that you're not growing when you do not have things that you've set in yourself to compare whether you're moving forward or you're moving backward or you're moving left or right? You need to have those commandments in place. You need to say that, okay, this is my list of commandments. This is how I'm going to live my life for the next 10 years. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to get myself involved in this. When there is such conversations happening, I'm not going to take part in such conversations. I'm always going to tell myself this every morning when I wake up. I'm always going to wake up at 4. I'm always going to wake up at this time. What is it that you are living by? What are those commandments that you have for yourself? Are you always going to try to be positive when things are not moving your way? Are you always going to try to do some exercise? What is it that you've put for yourself? What are those guidelines that you've kept for yourself, that okay, no matter what is happening within this year, whether the world is coming to an end, I am going to make sure that these are the things that I live by? Because if you don't set those commandments for yourself, then you will truly not even understand yourself. You will not know where to make adjustments. You will not know how to move. You will sort of be moved by the wind. When things go this way, you will go this way. When things go this way, you will fly this way. And it's not supposed to be like that. You always have to put your own life in order. You always have to make sure that there is a path that you have chosen consciously that you want to work on. And it doesn't have to be something that has like a 100 list, 100 items on the list. It can just be some 5 to 15 rules that you set for yourself, that okay, throughout this year I'm going to live like this. I'm not going to drink alcohol. I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to maybe go to clubbing. I'm not going to do this. Because when you do that, when you give away some things, then you would have more time to concentrate on other things that can move you forward. Because when you get about involving yourself in everything, you're dissipating your energy in so much overindulgence. We overindulge. We feel like we always have to be involved in everything that is going on. Someone calls us, oh, I'm about to go for a party. There is no in our mouth. We just jump in because it's a party and there's going to be drinks. We go ahead and jump in there. But then it comes the next day, we are feeling, how do you call this, I don't know, you're feeling hungover, and you cannot even get yourself out of the bed to start doing something that will move you towards your dream. You cannot get out of bed to start doing things that will move you close to your goals. And so we wonder why. Then we wonder why we are not moving forward. We wonder why we are not getting the life that we want. We wonder why we are not achieving our goals. We are not moving ahead, because we don't even understand what moving ahead is for us. For some of us, we don't understand what moving ahead is, because there is nothing that is there to keep us in check. There's nothing that is there to hold us accountable. You have to be accountable for yourself. You have to hold yourself and say, hey, I messed up here. I wasn't supposed to do this. This goes against my rules and regulations. This goes against my values. This goes against the things that I've put for myself. Then you can see how you can start setting up measures in place to adjust that. You can see how you can start setting up measures in place to improve upon that. Because if you don't do that, then you would not live a purposeful life. You will not understand yourself. You will never know the direction in which you have to go. You never know how you have to do your things. So always make sure that you set standards for yourself. Always make sure that you set some commandments for yourself. Put yourself down and make sure you hold yourself accountable. Write those commandments. Say, okay, I'm not going to do this. Once you do that, then you will be able to have enough time to focus on only the things that you want to focus on. Focus on only the path where you want your life to go. Most of us don't have that, and that is why we struggle. So I just wanted to share this with you to let you know that the situation that you may be in is not necessarily that there is so much that is against you, but that truly you've not really decided for yourself that, okay, this is where you want to move, or this is how you want to put your life in order. These are the things that you want to concentrate on. We are still hoping that things will get better. We are still hoping that out of the blue things will fix itself, but it's not going to happen like that. Every time we see our life moving in a particular direction or moving well, is because we have taken a conscious decision for us to move in that direction. You cannot move in a direction that you've not decided to move into. You understand? There's nobody who is controlling you. There's no toy. It's not like you're a toy and someone is controlling you. We have that free will. That is God's gift to us. Free will to decide and say, today I want to start doing this, and this is what I'll focus my time on, my energy on. I'll do this. I want to start building good relationships. I'm never going to hang out with friends that gossip. I'm never going to smoke. I'm never going to drink. I'm never going to do this. What are those things that you've set for yourself that you don't want to do? So that if you find yourself falling off the trail, you'll be able to say that, oh, I've fallen off the trail. I need to put myself back on track. So make sure you set standards for yourself, because setting standards for yourself is what is necessary for your growth. If you don't set standards for yourself, you will always be comparing yourself with someone else. You always be looking at other people's lives and thinking that they are better than you, and they are more far advanced than you. They have a better life than you do. So don't look at other people. Try to see what are your own standards that you've set for yourself, because what you're looking for is not what other people are looking for. And so if you can set standards for yourself, then you can be able to know how you can get to where you want to be. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you, and if it does, I'm really happy, because some of us are down and feeling that there's a lot of things that are fighting us, but there really isn't. It's just that most of the times we stand in our own way and we do not realize. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and I pray that God blesses you today and helps you throughout the situation that you're going in. And look at setting those standards for yourself. Look at setting those commandments for yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Once you start holding yourself accountable, I promise you, your life is going to change. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.